Fate Stay Night Rant Part 2. I respect you if you like Fate Stay Night. Let's start with Shiro. That's debatable. All their personalities are extremely straightforward. Emiya, Shiro and Artoria on the Fate route, and Zero, both are emo about their end and need to get over it and accept it. Kairi is pretty evil, Rin is a tsundere, but that okay, and Sakura has very little of anything until HF, and even then her personality isn't much developed. She had tough life, so she's very possessive, obsessed. Look, it's very easy for someone with your mindset to dismiss those as nothing special, like you are doing it. And it's once again just your opinion. Mash doesn't need to get abused or raped to be better character than Sakura. She is someone with opinions, thoughts, feelings, dreams, a functioning person, and is appealing. Da Vinci, Sherlock, Gords, Zion all have unique, interesting personalities. You're not really elaborating, you're explaining something, while I simplified it and dumbed it down like you did. What's so special about some Gramps? Oh, she's just ignorant. So I say Emiya and Artoria are just emo and need to get over it and accept their fate. Also, Mash having no mental illness is exactly her character strength and what made her compatible with Galahad. Edginess or darkness don't necessarily make anything better or more deep or whatnot. Sakura serves her role as a tragic heroine, but Mash has her own role and emotional support and an actor that would still have value and worth to her life even if protagonist didn't exist anymore. Again, nonsensical comparisons. Comparing what to what? Does Ilia have a great arc in Unlimited Blades Works? She just shows up and dies. Whole Fate. That's not a fair comparison. What does better mean? Sakura might as well not exist in first two routes. Also, I don't find deconstruct ions that interesting. Do they seriously need to be depressing? First of all, I know that deconstruction doesn't mean darker and edgy. What I mean with this part is the next thing. Give deconstructive works where the deconstruction makes the work darker. Madoka, Watchmen, Fate Stay Night, Spec Ops, The Line, GTA 4. Now, with some that makes them brighter, Stanley Parable. Yeah, I know that there is more, but it feels like that if you want deconstruct ions that don't make the work edgier, you will need to have a shovel and patience. Fate Stay / Night is a visual novel in 3 road full with problem that most people see as good because of its tenet of dark theme, yet it talk about them with a childish innocence, making a disgusting chimera of tone. It can go to think that can make a fan of hard seinen like Berserk or Eden recoils in disgust, then comment on it with a shonen logic. Beside, it's even not his main problem. His main problem is his useless male lead Shiro, who put himself selflessly in danger in every situation imaginable while he is always the weakest person in the situation. Even in desperate situation he is only saved by some hacks and end up putting other and better character in danger. Worst of all, he never truly change and has a pseudo-development of character who start by him being a naive idealist and he end up being a scarred naive idealist. Even in road where he is supposed to grow up and leave his belief behind, in short he go from point A to point A plus A, so twice the non-charm. The other character could possibly evolve in their belief and capacity but are so tied to him that he end up relearning the same lesson all the time and just become more arrogant every time, so, kind of like arguing with someone chronically online. As other character, most of them are all edgy people who shit talk each other and threaten each other with rape. Gilgamesh, the guy in the picture, want to passionately rape the main girl Saber to prove her that he is the strongest and deserve to be with the strongest girl. Shiro rival named Shinji is a rapist who abuse his half-sister since she is little. Her grandfather is also a rapist but with worms. That's fucking creative, said sister in one of the bad end up breaking her sister mind by making her relieve her years of rape, and Ilia, the little girl, for God fucking sake says to her servant, the worst description of Heracles of all time, that he can go around killing servant and master by raping them and eating them. Beside, all the male character who are not secondary like barely present are evil and douchebag because it's an harem anime and only the main character has to be shown in a good way. But fear not, if you like animation, yeah, it's pretty good. Fate/Stay Night series is the idea of people who just fight for what they thinks is right, while most of them are absolute irrealist, lunatic and sexual deviant. None of the servant or master has any idea of what he will do with the Graal except I will vaguely shape the world in my image, I will attain true power, or a variant of I don't care lol. The main grace are Saber on the Unlimited Blade Works route, Lancer, Rider, and Rin. They are cool and have a good dynamic with each other, and Saber don't have any dynamic with the main character. That why I hated Fate Stay Night and Zero. They are so dark, edgy, emo, and pretentious. I don't like things that are too depressing and edgy. Yes, I like games like Manhunt, but Manhunt is not pretentious or edgy or depressing. Manhunt is dark, but not pretentious, edgy or depressing. That's why I prefer and like much more the Fate spin-offs, like Fate Extra, Extella, Grand Order, Prisma Ilia, and Apocrypha. Because they are much more light-hearted, and better.